Target reports more threats. However, they leave out one important detail. If you guys didn't know, Target's been in hot water lately because of Rainbow Flag Month and a collection they decided to drop, and then they moved it to the back of the store, and then they moved it up to the store, and they were kind of wishy-washy, and there was a big backlash, right? But there was something that they put out a statement about, basically saying that, you know, threats against them have increased. But they left out one key point, and the gentleman here who we're going to react to his video dug deep into an article and actually points out the real reason this is happening. Check this out.
Post, Target stores see more threats over Pride merchandise. I read that and went, oh crap. Because everybody knows who's mad at Target, but even if you're boycotting, nobody wants any sort of violence.
That's 100% true, right?
Yep.
Nobody wants, especially in the name of Jesus, especially in the name of Christian values or anything like that. No one's like, yay, let's be like Westboro Baptist.
Yuck.
Let's be like Antifa.
Yuck.
What are we doing? No one's pumped on that. So I totally, when I saw this, I should have said, I was like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. All right.
Buckle your seatbelts, because this one takes a turn. Reading that headline, we probably all had a similar feeling. But 8 paragraphs into the article, they finally get to who it actually was who was threatening to Target. News outlets in Vermont, New Hampshire, and New York received the same threatening email on Saturday. The message, which accused Target of betraying the plus community. Hold on. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
How do you title an article that and then bury it 8 paragraphs in? Because the title would suggest what we all initially thought.
Oh, conservatives.
You assume that this is going to be folks wilding out, either from that aspect of it or from the aspect that you're a Christian, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, it's the people who feel like they turn their back on them. Go ahead.
So these supposed threats weren't from the people who were boycotting Target, and it was actually the radicals who were upset because Target betrayed them? Oh, that would have been an interesting thing to put in the headline, or the sub-headline, or anywhere in the first effing 8 paragraphs. Holy cow!
Yo, that is so funny. That's so true.
I would say that the level of dishonesty is astonishing, but at this point, nothing surprises me anymore. This is a headline from the Washington.
What do you think? So do you think that the article from the Washington Post is intentionally being deceptive?
Yeah, because I mean, people read headlines, not articles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they're scrolling and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you see there's bomb threats." So, you know, for the ESG score sake, they're like, "We do need a news story."
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to affect our ESG scores. So how can we push the narrative to the general masses? But if someone wants to read the thing, we have to tell the truth.
So it's almost like they're omitting, but not all the way omitting.
Yeah, like they have to like actually report on who did it, but it's not that important. That can go in the last paragraph of the entire thing. Like that is probably the most important. It's always, this is the person that did, and this is their background, and this is all the things, you know. It's not like, this happened, and you know, this just happened here, and people are feeling like this about it. Oh, and by the way, this is kind of why the person did it.
Right.
It's always about the person. So this is like, oh, now we don't care.
I always just find it interesting that the people that they want to be the radical physical folks are seldom that radical and physical.
Yes.
Right. Well, a few caveats. Right. There's been a few. I don't know, January 6th, you could argue how...
That wasn't very physical.
How physical that was or wasn't,
yeah.
right? There are definitely some people that got hurt, some people that said, oh, they just walked us in there. Both can be true at the same time. Yeah. But when it's this sort of stuff, and it's around this month, which is very polarizing, and people are like, hey, this is not right, human rights, rainbow rights are human rights, right? Yeah. All the talking points, all the things. And then you have an article drop like that, and it's 8 paragraphs down. I question the validity of the said reporting. Like I just go, I think you're being a bit disingenuous. I don't know if that's reasonable. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. All right? Peace. But I love that he pointed that out. I love
Yeah.
that he pointed it out. What do you gather? Like, what do you make of the whole like betrayed the alphabet community?
Oh, I mean, you know, I think they feel how we would feel if the roles were reversed.
Okay, unpack that.
I think if there was like a He Is Risen collection at the front of the store, and then the G's got mad and the T's got mad, and they pushed to the back of the store, you know, Ben Shapiro would be like, I myself am not Christian, but I have many Christian viewers, and the Christian viewership is often a conservative one. So I have a responsibility to report on said matters. Yeah, I want to point out the difference between the T agenda and the He Is Risen agenda being pushed to the back of the store, and we would have this whole thing. Yeah. It would. I don't think it would go to bomb threats. I just think it would be, you know, the regular. It would be like, oh, we gotta Bud Light them. We gotta stop shopping there like we did 6 years ago. Like we all said we're gonna stop shopping there, and we realized Target's kind of fire. Target's great. It's like a nicer Walmart.
It is.
Target's awesome. What are you gonna? And then like conclusions, right? I mean, I guess they're pushing. You can say, all right, they're pushing the agenda by putting it at the front of the store, and it's like having displays. Now my kids see it. I gotta explain to my kids what a tuck bathing suit is. It's like your kids aren't reading that it says tuck bathing suit. Like, get out of here. They're going to the electronics section.
Well, here's the part that I find the most interesting is in just a few days, Alphabet Month will be over, and you know what the stores are gonna say on July 1st.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
Shout out to
that is amazing. All the profile pictures go back to the regular.
Yeah, everything goes back to normal, bud.
Everything's normal. Tuck bathing suits are removed.
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
No more. So do we go back to Target on July 1st?
Oh yeah. You go back. You know, they got a good selection.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with making like the stores that like over the top are placating and doing this. What is this? What is that called? When you're the pandering. The stores that go over the top with the pandering.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think there's anything wrong with just being like, yeah, I ain't fooling with y'all for the month of June.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Like your numbers are going to be down for a month.
Your numbers are going to be down for a month. and you know what? The only thing that sucks about this is, especially for Target, and Kelly P, one of our moderators, pointed this out, is that they do drop Juneteenth collections by independent Black creators, like that's literally cool. like folks on Instagram, like 20,000 followers, because I saw some of them in there on Black History Month. So they do stuff like that. And so the big negative to this is now those folks are lumped in, and if there is an actual boycott of Target, you got folks that are like actual small business owners, first time in Target, you know, for let's say a couple hundred stores, and now like their stuff's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the boycott never works.
I mean, it does work. It works to an extent. When there's a massive drop off like that, financially, I think it does work to an extent.
No, but I'm saying like people haven't, like they tried this like years ago with the tea bathrooms.
Yeah, but it was never like this. It was never to this level.
Like tuck bathing suits at the front of the store.
One, it was never tuck bathing suits at the front of the store, and two, it was never this many people, this outrage, and it actually causing a market dip in there.
Is it actually causing a market dip?
You can look it up real quick, but yeah, I mean definitely with Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light, but I'm pretty sure there was a pretty big.
Oh, I know. The Bud Light thing was kind of like the first one that ever actually worked.
The Target lose money. Yeah, so their stock price went down.
Target market cap loses hit 15 billion. Shares approach a 52-week low amid woke backlash.
No, I mean that's the kind of stuff that happens.
So they got a small $15 billion loan from the ESG.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the ESG score probably went up, and then they probably a wash for them. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it all works, but anyway.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.